Hi, everyone. My name is Kimberly, and I will be helping you guys with activity number 9, building a Lego bridge challenge. So, the things that you're going to need today are your handy dandy bag of Legos, your experiment journal, a ruler. You should already have one, but if you don't, because our bridge needs to be about 6 inches at least or longer, then you can use the size of your pencil to be your measurement or your judge. And then I decided to take my bridge a step further and draw a pretty little stream to see what it can hold up against. Lastly, and the most important thing that we need or tool that we need is our handy dandy can of vegetables. Any can will work, long as it's about 10 to 12 ounces, it should be able to get you going. And right here, you can see how it says that it is a 10-ounce can. Alrighty. So when you guys hear the word bridges, what do you think about? Exactly. You think about the bridges you see driving around with your parents. You think about the bridges that are over bodies of water. And then you think about bridges that are used to what? Play on the playground. Those have bridges. Great job. So, what are so cool and important about bridges that they are part of our everyday lives? They are modes of transportation. And not only that, but we know that they are strong enough and sturdy enough to get us to where we need to go. With that being the case, we get to be our own engineers today and figure out how to build a bridge ourselves. So, since we already said that our bridge needs to be about 6 inches in length or longer, we need to go ahead and sketch what it is that we want to see with our bridge based on about how many Lego pieces we can build it with, right? So, I did a sketch here of what I want to see with my bridge. So, with my bridge, first things first is that I think bridges need bases, right? Nothing can just start out of thin air. So, with the bridge having bases or pillars, these are the parts of the bridge that keep the bridge holding up. So, as you notice when you're driving around, each bridge has a base, right? Exactly. And then I'm thinking I'm going to try maybe an inverted triangle and a rectangle design. So that way I can see what'll happen as I built the pieces in. I also did my best to draw what the pieces look like in my head, right? Okay, so let's start. Remember, we already have the pencil here for us, and I'm going to turn my camera so you guys can see how I'm building it. Okay? So, the pencil's here. I need about this long. Let me move my hand. I do apologize. I need about this long for my bridge, right? So, is this 6 inches? No, not at all. Exactly. So, I need to take back and start again with my Lego set to figure out how I can build Legos that are at least 6 inches long to meet up with the pencil for my bridge. Alrighty? So pause the video and let's see what you can come up with for at least 6 inches long, right? All right, welcome back. So myself, was still going back and forth because I want to see how many Lego pieces it will actually take and how far I can get it to go. All right. So I'm just using a mixture. I honestly don't know how this will go, and I am not going to give up. That is today's goal, is to try my hardest and to try again. Most engineers draw out exactly what they need before they actually implement the plan. All right, are we at 6 inches yet? Not quite. I'm almost there though. So now I need to go back in and reinforce the pieces underneath that I did. Reinforce means to build in a way that it is strong, steady, and sturdy. Right now, by putting the Legos on top of each other, the way that I'm leveling them is causing compression. And this compression means that the power and the strength of the Legos are pushing together. But as I'm building them across, I'm using another force, which is called tension. So the tension pulls them slightly outward by stretching. But with that, we have the compression. So it's doing a pull push at the same time. And see, I just pushed a little too hard. So now I know that that design probably isn't the best way to go for my bridge. All right, we're almost there. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to build my bridge upside down and see how that works. All righty. Let's see what you guys can come up with. Make sure that you are using a variety of pieces as well as different designs. And what's so cool about us building this bridge is that we can definitely go back and continue to add to it however we need. And the noise you hear is me pulling out more pieces. Okay? And see, I'm going upside down works better for me, but you guys complete it however you need to. Alrighty, let's see. Is this roughly 6 inches? I'm almost there. Make sure you guys keep going. We're almost there. What works better for me is to dump some of the pieces out, so that way I have easier access to grab them as I'm going. Okay. So, got to be careful with the tension. We don't want it so tightly packed together that it then won't do what it needs to do as far as building. And I'm using more of the 2x4 pieces so that way it can go further across faster. Okay? Alrighty. Still with me, you guys? Wonderful. Awesome. Now, let's see if I'm at about 6 inches now. Almost there. I'm getting close. Okay. And then I'm going to measure again. My pencil wanted to disappear on me, you guys. Okay. Roughly there. I'm going to add one more block to see what that does for us. Well, that's just reinforcing it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Uh-oh. Part of my bridge wants to come apart, but you know what's cool about it, you guys? About being an engineer? That you can build and rebuild again until you have the design of your liking. Okay. So remember I said if you didn't have a ruler at home to use the pencil to help you judge. Clearly, we're surpassing the pencil. So your bridge needs to be about this long. But based on the design I have so far, does this look like it's going to be a sturdy enough base for my bridge? Let's see what it looks like. Okay. So, showing you guys a different angle of my bridge. Yeah. So, that should be long enough, but let's see if it can hold the test of time. Now, you guys can build bases of your own choice, or you can start with my design and continue to revise it until you make it perfect. And come back in, show us pictures or uploads of the bridge that you build and design. Does your bridge have enough tension? Does your bridge have enough compression? Does your bridge have enough reinforcement that things won't fall off of it? Does your bridge have a design? Did you notice a pattern? Are there different shapes that you can use, such as a triangle pattern or square pattern, or maybe even a pyramid style to help build your bridge? Let us know. We are so interested in seeing your designs. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great afternoon.